How we doing?
Good, good.
You guys look depressed or something. Just excited about Friday. I guess I always say Saturday. Encourage everybody to wear white. I know they got the white out going, and can't wait to get back out on the field and go at it again. Obviously, this is the last week before we start conference play, so it's important that we get everything hitting on all cylinders. And obviously we hadn't done that to this point, but our deal is just be 1-0 every week. So the key is for us to get, I think we've gotten most of our guys healed up, and can't wait. I know our guys are eager to get out there and to put a complete game together.
When things are not clicking on all cylinders, like you just said, is this where leadership comes into play, where they can kind of tell the younger guys, look, just keep grinding and things will come our way?
Well, yeah, we've won a lot of football games here, and so our guys expect to win. It's not guaranteed, in anything, but it's. I don't think our guys feel that way. I mean, I think our guys, obviously we played really well in different areas. We played really well in the special teams last week. We punted the ball unbelievably to our potential. Then we miss a field goal, So it's just putting it all together, and I feel good about where we're at. I'm not. All that matters to me is the win and loss. That's all that matters. We go through. Going through a season is always like that. Whether it's you're gonna face adversity and ups and downs throughout it, and we've got great leadership. We got great character on this team, and I feel good about where. I mean, I don't think it requires. If you got all of a sudden step up your leadership because things aren't going good, and here's how it works. This is our guys. When you're mentally mature, you understand. If you win, they love you, and if they don't, then they don't, and they shouldn't. I mean, we have no problem with that, and so we don't react as much as what everybody thinks you react. If we do, you're not a very good football team. You're not very mentally tough. So we obviously have not played to our potential, and so we got to get that going. And that's everybody doing their job and doing it at the best of their ability. So it's not really. I don't think there's been a lot of. I know our guys don't question, what we're doing or how we're doing it. We expected to be playing, all together better than what we have to this point. But the key is just get playing all on the same level and win. That's all that matters.
Given the speed that you have, are you surprised that you guys haven't had more explosive plays offensively through the first 2 weeks?
Am I surprised? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think that would be a. How can I say no? I mean, I don't know. I think that yes. I mean, we should be a lot more explosive than what we are. We've had a lot of things that have disrupted things, and we just got to get those things ironed out. And we're real close to doing all those things. So it's not. I guess I don't spend a lot of time thinking about that. We have to be a team that rushes the ball. We're a run, play, action, pass team. And then the key to winning games, and when you win games, you win them easily, it's because you had a lot of explosive plays. And in our conference, that's a real big indicator is those explosive plays. But yeah, with the speed that we have and the guys that we have, we need to have more explosive plays, and that'll happen.
What have you thought about the blocking up front and going from week 1 to week 2 in that regard?
Obviously the first week, we had a hard time protecting our quarterback. I think it had a lot to do with the team that we were playing. We've done a good job on the run blocking up front. When we protected our quarterback somewhat. So a lot of it is just having to go 13 plays and score, and that's hard. We need more one-play touchdowns, and those things that come, you can't force those things, and you got to find what your identity is, and we're adapting as we go. So I think they've done a good job. I did not think we did a very good job protecting the quarterback in the first week. But I think it had a lot to do with the defensive ends that we played against, and we didn't really execute what we were trying to execute. We knew what kind of ends they had. So, but no, I've got a lot of confidence in Nick and Christian and V and those guys up front, and we got to get them all practicing. We haven't had them all practicing. Those 5 guys need to practice together every day, and so that's something that's important. And so we've had them the last couple of days. We've had them all practicing. So, you know, you got to go out and you got to earn it, and that's what we talk to our guys about. We're in good shape to do that.
I mean, do you have a feeling of what you're going to do at free safety going into Friday?
I'm thinking about coming out of retirement. I really am. I'd really like to play some more. But no, we're going to probably decide between Chad and Creemore, and just kind of look at the film and see. And then James might play some as well. James plays mostly in the boundary, plays some spur a little bit too. And James is a guy, a seasoned veteran. So whatever, you know, I have to talk to Coach Ball and see what he says. But I would think it would be it would be Chad or Kareem.
Are you expecting Gump to play on Friday?
You know, I don't know. I didn't see him today, so I didn't know what all he did, if he practiced or not. You know, it'd be questionable to me right now. I didn't coming out here today. That was a question mark. So I didn't see him. So I don't know. I'll ask me tomorrow. I'll tell you.
Was Bryce Perkins the scout team quarterback both weeks?
He has been because of the look. You know, Bryce is really been impressive. I mean, he is going to be a great player. And so we played against these very athletic quarterbacks. We use him more, and then obviously we use Brady. We'll use him and Brady both in those settings. But he's done a heck of a job, and I keep encouraging him because I think he's going to be a heck of a player. He's had a good camp and he's got solid skills. He's got really good skills, both throwing and running the football. So.
What does running out of the Tillman Tunnel every home game mean to you specifically and also the team?
Well, it means it's the fastest I have to run every week, especially when Will Sutton used to be here. He about run me over. No, it's pretty cool. You know, I like obviously, you know, Pat's a guy that we aspire to get somewhere in the ballpark of who he was. You know, when you look at the type of team player he was. He wasn't a guy that wanted all the attention. He was all about team and family, and obviously got it done in every area. So, but I do like coming through the tunnel. And I stop, and we have that the TV deal in there, and I like the fact the fans are in the tunnel now. It's kind of cool. And then being that student section, man, that was incredible. That really was. Matter of fact, I stopped at the very beginning, you know, before the game, and just looked and went, wow, that is impressive. The dueling infernos was pretty impressive. Coming out of that tunnel has got to be one of the most unique experiences for our kids in the country. But I like watching his highlight tape, even though they have a few targeting penalties on it.
Thanks, Coach.
All righty.